Hello everyone, welcome back to the new video of AP Knowledge Point. Today's video is about Union Budget 2026-27 Part 1. The Union Budget 2026-27 is framed within a disinflationary economic environment where softening retail and wholesale prices indices have allowed the government to shift its focus from inflation management to growth support. Entering the fiscal year, retail inflation settled comfortably within the RBI's tolerance band, while wholesale inflation turned negative due to global commodity corrections. First, core philosophy. The three Kartavyas. The budget, the first prepared in the newly named Kartavya Bhavan, is inspired by three fundamental duties or Kartavyas aimed at achieving the vision of Viksit Bharat Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. First Kartavya: accelerate and sustain economic growth, enhancing productivity and competitiveness while building resilience to global dynamics. Second Kartavya: fulfill aspirations and build capacity, empowering people to become strong partners in India's prosperity. Third Kartavya: inclusive participation, aligning with Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas to ensure resources reach every family, community, and region. Second, macroeconomic framework and fiscal goals. GDP growth. The government has estimated a nominal growth rate of 10% for 2026-27. What is GDP growth? GDP growth is gross domestic product growth. Fiscal deficit. Now, what is fiscal deficit? A fiscal deficit is the gap between a government's total revenue and its expenditure over a specific period of time. Here, the fiscal year 2026-27. The target is that at 4.3% of GDP, down from the revised estimate of 4.4% in the previous year. Public capex. The allocation for public capital expenditure has been enhanced to rupees 12.2 lakh crore to maintain infrastructure momentum. Debt management. The central government aims to reduce outstanding liabilities to 50% of GDP by March 2031, with the 2026-27 estimate standing at 55.6%. Third, sectoral highlights for industry and MSMEs. Now, what is MSMEs? MSMEs is the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises of India. The budget emphasizes creating champion MSMEs through a three-pronged approach involving equity, liquidity, and professional support. Financial support. A dedicated rupees 10,000 crore SME growth fund was proposed to incentivize enterprises to scale. Export growth. To support small business and artisans, the government removed the rupees 10 lakh value cap on courier export. Manufacturing initiatives. Biopharma Shakti, textiles and electronics and semiconductor. Pharma Shakti. Shakti means strategy for healthcare advancement through knowledge, technology and innovation. A rupees 10,000 crore outlay over 5 years to build a domestic ecosystem for biologics and biosimilars. Textiles, an integrated program with 5 sub-parts including the National Fiber Scheme and Samarth 2.0 was introduced to modernize traditional clusters. Third, electronics and semiconductor. The allocation for the electronics components manufacturing scheme, that is ECMS, was increased to rupees 40,000 and semiconductor mission 2.0 was launched with a rupees 1,000 crore provision. Fourth, energy transition and solar power. Strategic priority is given to sustainable power to meet rising electricity demands. Pradhan Mantri Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. Allocation increased to rupees 22,000 crore to enable 1 crore households to install rooftop solar systems. Pradhan Mantri Kusum Yojana, that is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Utthan Mahaabhiyan. Fund raised to rupees 5,000 crore to support the solarization of agriculture pumps. Manufacturing incentives. The budget exempted the basic customs duty on sodium antimonate, a key raw material for solar glass, to lower production cost for domestic manufacturers. Battery storage. Viability gap funding, that is VGF, for battery energy storage systems, that is BESS, saw a fold increase to rupees 1000 crore to ensure 24 by 7 clean power. Fifth, national security and defense. The Ministry of Defense received the highest ever allocation of rupees 7.85 lakh crore, representing 14.67% of the total union budget. Modernization. Over rupees 2.19 lakh crore is allocated for capital expenditure, with rupees 1.85 lakh crore marked specially for domestic capital acquisition. Self-reliance. Approximately 75% of the capital acquisition budget is received for domestic defense industries to support Atmanirbhar Bharat. Veteran welfare. A significant 45.49% increase was provided for the ex-servicemen contributory health scheme, that is ECHS, totaling rupees 12,100 crore. Sixth, infrastructure and digital innovation. Transport. 7 high-speed rail corridors will be developed as growth connectors. Additionally, 20 new national waterways will be operationalized over the next 5 years. Agriculture tech. Bharat Vistar, a multilingual AI tool, will integrate agriculture portals to provide customized advisory support to farmers. What is Bharat Vistar? That is virtually integrated system to access agriculture resources. AVGC sector. Animation, visual effects, gaming, and comics sector to support content creator labs will be established in 15,000 secondary schools and 500 colleges. Seventh, key tax reforms and simplification. New Income Tax Act. A new Income Tax Act 2025 is set to take control from April 2026, featuring simplified rules and redefining form. Global investment. Foreign cloud service providers using Indian data centers are granted a tax holiday until 2047, that is 2047, to position India as a global digital hub. Securities transaction tax, that is STT. Rates on futures and options have been increased to discourage speculative trading. Social relief. The tariff rate on dutiable goods imported for personal use was reduced from 20 to 10%, and import duties on 17 rare disease drugs were exempted. Now let us see some questions and answers based on it. Question 1. Which ministry was allocated the highest amount in the Union Budget 2026-2027? The answer is Ministry of Defense. The ministry received a record allocation of rupees 7.85 lakh crore, making it highest recipient among all government ministries. Question 2. When is the new Income Tax Act 2025 scheduled to come into effect? The answer is April 2026. Question 3. What is the total outlay for the Biopharma Shakti initiative to build the domestic ecosystem for biologics? The answer is rupees 10,000 crore. Question 4. How many high-speed rail corridors are prepared as growth connectors between cities? The answer is 7. Question 5. What is the proposed fiscal deficit for the budget estimates of fiscal year 2026-2027? The answer is 4.3% of GDP. Question 6. The Bharat Vistar tool is designed to assist which sector using artificial intelligence? The answer is agriculture sector. Question 7. What percentage of capital acquisition budget in defense is received for domestic industries? The answer is 75% to support Atmanirbhar Bharat. Question 8. Public capital expenditure, or also known as public capex, is proposed to increase to which amount for financial year 2026-2027? The answer is rupees 12.2 lakh crore. Question 9. The budget proposes tax holidays until 2047 for foreign companies providing which type of services from India? The answer is cloud services. Question 10. How many Kartavyas inspired the first budget prepared in Kartavya Bhavan? The answer is 3 Kartavyas. Question 11. What is the proposed allocation for the ex-serviceman contributory health scheme, that is ECHS, in financial year 2026-27? The answer is rupees 12,100 crore, representing a 45.49% increase previous year budget to support veterans' medical needs. Now let us recall what we have seen till now. Union Budget 2026-2027, Defense Allocations, Taxation Reforms, Biopharma Shakti, Infrastructure Development, Digital Agriculture, and Veterans Welfare. So, ending this video here. If you like this video, like it, share it, and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and to get notified for the new videos, press the bell icon.